Ladies, men's primary focus is not relationships. They are biologically selfish.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And women are just perfect.
And they can come in the comments here and deny it until they're blue in the face. But this is the facts. And the quicker you realize this as a woman, the happier you will be in this life. Once you realize that a man does not give an F about you, you will be happier as a woman. When you start to think this way, you will naturally prioritize yourself. And that is something that as women, we should have done many years ago. We should have done centuries ago. And I don't just mean being out here for survival. No, I mean really decentering men and centering ourselves. Men's primary focus is not relationships. It's career, status, and personal goals. Where's relationships in that? Doesn't exist. Because men don't center their lives around relationships. In fact, they see relationships as just like an addition, as something that's just kind of there lingering. They don't go out seeking relationships. They go out seeking pleasure. Oh yeah. And we're gonna trigger some men today because they're not gonna like that. Oh no, we care about love. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. And the younger you realize this as a girl as well, by the way, the happier you will be. Because ladies, men do not give an F about you, and they never will. Because they are not wired to care about you. They are wired to feel fulfillment through doing things like providing and protecting.
Oh no.
They get a hit of dopamine from doing those things. So when they take care of you and they do these manly things that they are supposed to do, that are their duties, they get a hit of dopamine.
God forbid you feel good.
The happy hormones, they feel good. That's it. That's as far as it goes with a man. He's never going to feel anything else for you. He's not going to feel that undenying love that you've been taught in the fairy tales, that we've been taught as young girls growing up, that, you know, there's Prince Charming. There was nothing charming about Prince Charming. And all the princesses, they were silenced. They had to sacrifice things in order to be princesses. They were controlled. They were watched. The fairy tales really aren't fairy tales. And the quicker you realize this, the happier you will be in life. And you will stop putting your life on pause and wasting all your good years. When men don't care about you, they don't care about you. They don't. They've showed you consistently, time after time, that they don't care about you.
For example?
They don't care about women. Men only respect other men. When has a man ever really valued your opinion? I'll wait. When has a man ever valued your opinion? Oh, but if his friend said the same thing to him that you said to him, he would take his friend's advice. He would listen to his friend. He would value his friend's view above yours. But yet you still want to sit here and be like, oh, no, like my man like really cares about me and he really listens to me and he really, you know, like listens to what I've got to say and he cares about what I have to say. Does he? Does he? Or is he just doing it because he feels like he has to and he wants a happy life?
God forbid you have a happy life.
Ladies, wake up and smell the coffee. Men do not give an F about you and they never will. And I'm saying that not to be horrible and not to be mean. And I have been targeted on here. I get...
Okay, what was me? She says that we do not care. Okay, another girl talking about things she knows nothing about. She says men do not care about women. Even the example of protect and provide was not good enough for her. In her mind, we only do for the dopamine. Nothing more, nothing less. You giving your life to protect her is just something you do to feel good about yourself, huh? She encourages her audience to decenter men and strictly focus on themselves to regain their power back. The thing about this is, you're basically encouraging women to turn into the toxic men that you were trying to avoid in the first place. Doesn't that seem dumb? Ladies, step back, take a deep breath, and don't listen to this lady. If you're looking to have a life with a man in the future, being selfish, non-caring person will not yield you the best results. Men do care about you, and we respect a woman's opinion, but not women like her. Okay? On to the comment section. Read the book, What Men Don't Want Women to Know. You will thank me later. I bet it's a stupid book. Ask your man, why do you love me? And watch him answer reasons that only benefit him, not you as an individual. But you guys are known for wanting protectors and providers, people that do for you. So what are you talking about? Mere projections. Facts. The meaner and selfish you are, the better you get treated. What the hell is she talking about? So you treat me like shit and I'm gonna reward you? That make no sense. Men don't marry for love. They marry the woman who makes his life better. God forbid a woman makes your life better. They don't want to do nothing for you. That's the energy I'm getting. Them doing stuff for you is like defeat for them. If they lift a finger for you, that's an L. With that mentality, we're going to hell. On to the next one.
Men with money treat girls who have money way better than the average girl.
So that was a lie.
Let me explain. They know because you can afford a certain lifestyle for yourself, because they want to get your attention, they already know what they have to do to get your attention. But when you are a girl who doesn't have any money and you're just average and you don't really see the need in investing in yourself or flipping your money, they give you the bare minimum because they feel like you should appreciate the bare minimum since you can't even do the bare minimum for yourself. Have to understand, money likes money. So if you are a girl who does not get money or don't believe in flipping your money, you're always going to get the bare minimum from guys. Men with money treat girls.
Okay, all right. What can I say? That's pretty much a bad take right there. It's a bad take, you know? Broke girl, rich girl, we don't care. A rich man spoils broke women all day, every day. How many times have we seen the broke college girl on a yacht? Men don't care about your money. Care about you, your beauty, your softness, the nurturing. In fact, the more money a woman makes, it's very likely she has masculine tendencies that would annoy us. To the ladies with money, stop leading with money. I would say the same thing to a man with money. If we're dating, what does your money mean to me if you're constantly emasculating me or you won't follow my lead? Men are big on respect, and that's something you can't buy. All right, let's take a look at the comment section. Men with real money don't care if a girl has money or not, period. That's what I've been trying to say. Keep saying this lie. They treat women on their level better. But like, where's your proof? Where's your visible evidence of this? I just don't see that more often than not. Exactly, because you can be a broke college student and he will change your life. Wealthy men like women that they can lead and take care of. Yeah, she understands, yeah. Maybe she's talking about women with no ambition. A real man will uplift his broke college student. Yeah, as long as she's cute, submissive, doesn't cause any headaches, we'll uplift her. That's no problem. On to the next.
Bonnie Blue, the woman who recorded herself having copulations with 1,000 different men. If you don't know who that is, then congratulations. But I don't see how you couldn't know who that is at this point. But she didn't have to pay any of those men. Those men lined up willingly. Can you imagine?
Yeah, because men are horny and they want to have sex. That's not a big deal at all.
World where 1,000 women would do the same thing, where a man could have 1,000 women line up to do the same thing.
Well, it was kind of similar thing with Chris Brown. They weren't lining up to have sex with him, but they were lining up to take a picture with him for $1,000 each. So if he requested sex, I'm pretty sure they would have said yes to that. So
I don't care who the man is. There's no world where 1,000 women would line up. I don't care who the guy is.
Chris Brown.
And would be down to have her getting it on with him recorded for free. It wouldn't happen. If that doesn't illustrate the nature of men and the nature of women and why things are different, why when it comes to dating and sexual dynamics, why things are different, then I don't know what does. Men are not the prize.
Huh?
Okay? It is not hard to get a man to be attracted to you, to get him to spend time with you, to get him to want you. That's not a hard thing to do. It's hard to get women to do that, which is why men are not the prize. Just let go of that idea. That's never been the way it's been ever in human history. Men have had to dominate and use aggression and violence in order to get women to do the most things, the majority of things
That's a lie. And she has no facts, so it's all feelings.
we've done for them. Okay? If it weren't for those mechanisms of control, women wouldn't be fucking with men. The majority of the time, you have to earn women. If you're not coercing them or controlling them or forcing them to be with you, you have to earn them. That is the way nature works, and that's the way nature always intended it to be. Stop fighting nature and stop spewing garbage. Bonnie Blue,
Okay, so you heard her take, right? She's saying that this Bonnie girl, her having sex with 1,000 dudes signifies that she's a prize because they all want her, which could be further from the truth. I see a prize as, something that I achieved through hard work and dedication, something that I'm proud to show off. This Bonnie girl is something I'm not proud to show off at all. Sorry. To be a prize, you have to be something of worth, something of value. Ask yourself, what's more common? An attractive girl or a rich man? It's the attractive girl. Not saying that the attractive girl has no value. I'm just saying that the rich man is more valuable. Since men and women are different, we're also judged on different metrics. We require different things from the genders that we don't possess ourselves. Men want a nice, pure, peaceful woman that can bear him children. And women require a lot more, like money, to be protected, leadership, attributes that are harder to attain in comparison to their beauty and temperament. So if you stay fit and worked on your personality and happen to find this rare man that satisfies all your needs, wouldn't you consider him the prize for all your hard work of preserving yourself throughout the years? I would think so. Let's take a look at the comment section. So, hear me out. Theo James. Y'all bugging and missed the assignment with this post. I wouldn't do this for any man. I don't care who he is. That's nasty. Yeah, I guess so. So, with her saying that, she will never be ready for a man that has celebrity, a man that has status, because she wouldn't do what's required to keep him. She would most likely just treat him like the average guy and he would just move on. Luigi, maybe. So the guy that killed somebody in broad daylight there on the streets. You see what I'm saying about how they like bad guys? He wants the murderer. Absolutely not. 1,000 women would never line up facts. They would. They would actually. It's y'all in the comments are using famous men as examples. Bonnie Blue isn't on their level. Your point isn't valid. What are you talking about? The prize is the best possible option. The celebrity, the king, the CEO, that's the prize. We're not talking about the average man. We're talking about the top, you know? Men don't care about your celebrity. They try to compare men and women to being the same. Like they think that their money or their fame makes them hotter. No, it actually probably even makes you look uglier or less available. You know, we want quiet, nice girl that's peaceful and that's gonna listen to us. You being a celebrity or a boss doesn't add to your sexiness. It takes it away. It dampens it actually. So they need to understand that when they're evaluating the two genders. Very important. On to the next.
Manifest my own destiny. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, the perfect recipe. May they remember me, my words will live on. I'm guided by an energy, a flame, hold it close to you. Check out my melodies. It's the media that's been leading you, I'll show you a thing. Misdirection, what's the message? They don't want you to win.